And just like that, we're on Facebook. Hey guys, namaste. God bless. How are all of you? Happy Monday. You were way too far away. Come on up. Come join the party, man. Happy Monday to you guys on this National Underwear Day. Okay, that's great. It's National Work Like a Dog Day. And for our fun-loving, snot-eating people out there who love lemon and Tabasco, it's National Oyster Day. So, to all of you, enjoy this day of snot. I eat enough of that stuff every day for my own nose. But if you enjoy oysters, man, God bless. I mean, what the hell? Enjoy yourself. I hope that this really hits the heart. You know, I saw an article that was up. It says, who's running the White House? Who's running the country? You know, I was like, yeah, so what's the big deal? But then the light bulb went off in my head. A lot of us don't realize who's running our show in life, who's running how should we say, our life direction per se. We think we're in control. But honestly, the subconscious is a powerful force. It keeps us alive by function, you know, when we're sleeping, and it keeps the body moving per se. It never sleeps. But it also directs our energy and what we feed it every day and where we live from every day. And from that light bulb going off, Proverbs popped into my head because a lot of us now are searching for that, you know, why isn't this happening? Why isn't that happening in our life? And it was only until I made this understanding of who I was, if I worded it correctly, of this understanding of the anchor that I was sending out every day, where I was parking my ship in thought, what harbor I was residing in. And Proverbs came up with, and you guys heard this adage before, you know, if you love something, set it free. I was like, what the, and years ago, mind you, it was like, what the hell does that mean? If you love something, set it free. It goes on to say from Proverbs, if it comes back, it's yours. If it doesn't, it never was. People use those sayings in like relationships and stuff like that, but it has no direct, it's not relevant to anything other than who's running our show. And I'll get to my point. If you love something, set it free. What is the first thought that you guys have of what you truly desire? The thought behind the thought, per se. I call it the sponsoring thought. You know, the Olympics are on now. I'm not digressing, I'm getting to my point. The Olympics are on now, and they're saying, oh, this one doesn't make enough money, but the sponsorship after the Olympics is going to be amazing. Indeed, the sponsors run the show. The subconscious is our sponsor. Proudly brought to you by our life experiences that we hold on to every single day. Getting back to my point, if you love something, set it free. What's your first thought about what you desire after you think about it? Like you say, God, I can't wait to have a relationship. But your first thought behind it is, yeah, but I don't want to get hurt again. Or you want all this money, you desire all this wealth and abundance. Yeah, but people are going to steal it. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is who's running the show in your life. This is why you're not receiving what you truly desire. Because in that sponsoring thought, the subconscious thinking, this is really deep, guys. If you really understand yourself, you'll understand why you're not drawing to you. You may have the desire to want all these things, the love, the success, the relationship, but way back there's somebody in the foreground, meaning your experience is saying, can that really happen? And what they were saying, if you love something, set it free. If it comes back, it's yours. Yes, because you believe it can happen wholeheartedly with your heart and soul. If it doesn't, it never was. That means you never believed it can happen in your life. Does all of this make sense? Does all of this kind of give you an insight on why things are happening and or not happening in your life? Why aren't you receiving what you so-called desire? Because you got something back there that's how should we say, just messing up the show, man. And Matthew said it in 21:22. And whatever you ask in prayer, you will receive if you have faith. This is letting go of the sponsoring thought, hence your past experiences that are like a gnat that keep bothering you. Does all of this, do you get it? This is the beauty of it. When you understand yourself, you understand where you're going. And sponsoring thoughts, I learned from Abraham Hicks, which was fantastic. I mean, this lady, man, she's like in her 80s. She's never been to a doctor, literally. I mean, she's that kind of mindset, powerful kind of thing here. But Kaleo had some beautiful quotes on this. And this is stuff that you guys, this is what I find out every day in my journaling. If I'm not receiving something, I ask myself better questions. Why isn't this happening in my life? Oh yeah, because back here something happened. And I keep focusing on that. Hence, you think you have faith that you deserve it, but deep down, the sponsoring thought, your past experiences are always going to run the show. And until you grasp that and forgive yourself and let things go, things are just going to bubble up constantly of that so close mentality of getting what you want, but you become short. Why? Because you are self-sabotaging yourself. When you understand the self-sabotage of what you're trying to get, you'll realize where you're going in life. And Kaleo said this, if you're brave enough to say goodbye, life will reward you with a new hello. And that's the hardest thing for people. They're so used to living in shit, they get so used to it. And letting go is hard. It's hard for any kind of addict or anything else. I mean, that part of life, if you can grasp that, and truly understand of letting go of who hurt you or what happened, forgiving what happened, forgiving it. If you really can do that, you are going to manifest all your desires, because your sponsoring thoughts are, yes, you are going to have it. Indeed, you are going to have it. You can have anything you desire, but you have to clean the house, man. And Kaleo goes on to say, and this is even more powerful, until you make the unconscious conscious, in other words, what happened to you relevant in your thought process, till you understand it, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. This is what I mean by it doesn't, if it doesn't, it never was. In other words, you're saying, oh, it's just fate. No, it's you, meatball. It's your conscious thinking about what has happened to you. So whatever you desire, if it hasn't happened and you've been trying for years and years and years to have or be this or something like this, what are you thinking about the minute you think of it? If you want all this money, but like I said before in the foreground saying, but you're going to lose it all like before. That is what's directing it. That's the energy you're sending out. And this is a beautiful revelation of self. If you can understand this and realize that all you have to do is release what has happened to you the best way you can. And that is practice. That's repetition. That's a daily practice of you cleaning house of yourself and letting go and forgiving yourself. I say to myself every day, I am proud of what I've done with my life. I love who I've become. These are the affirmations that turn into ask-formations. Because you become so relevant with your thought, you start asking for the most beautiful things. And Abraham Hicks had a beautiful quote on that I want to share with you guys, and then I'll let you go enjoy your oyster snot-filled Monday. So think about this. This is what you said. When something really matters to you, let it go. What does that mean? Let it go with all the energy of love and peace that you desire. And that includes what has happened to you that has impeded the progress of it already. The best way you can. That's why it's a daily practice. Life is a journey. You're not going to ask once and have this thing happen. No, it's a daily process and a reaffirmation of asking. Think about this. Say to the universe, you know what I want. Indeed, the universe knows what you want because you think about it all the time. You're just not on the right frequency to attract it to you. Does all of this make sense? You match the frequency, hence the feeling, the energy of what you are in life to where you want to go or have, be, and do. It can only help but to come to you. The universe is beautiful like that. It only matches who you are. And when you realize who you are, you realize where you're going. And she goes on to say, I want, give it to me in the path of least resistance. She's asking for what she wants in the easiest way and just allowing it to come to her. It may be frustrating. Patience is a virtue, believe me. But if you keep doing this, you keep asking with the askformations, it's going to become a constant thought process. It's going to become a natural effect in your life. This is the beauty about spirituality. It's you understanding your oneness. And you realize who's running the show. And she goes on to say, to finish off for this Monday night on America's Mentor, give it to me the easiest way possible. Give it to me in any way I can get it. She's not afraid to ask for anything. This is what I'm talking about. The universe will give you who you are. So if you're giving this truly loving, giving, abundant soul every day, you start attaching your desires to that every day. You're going to start seeing the synchronicities to bring you to that every day. I'll read the quote to you one more time, guys. I'll let you go enjoy your Monday. If you love something, set it free. Release it. Release your desires every day in your thought and your feeling. Act as if it's already here the best way you can. And the sponsoring thought is going to be rewired to having faith to receive it. If it comes back, it's yours. Anything you desire can be yours, as Matthew said, if you have faith. A lot of us don't have faith in a lot of things. We have faith, and we pick and choose what we have faith in life. When you become whole, and life is a reflection of who you are. When you become whole, when you become one, everything matches up in your frequency, you're going to manifest the most beautiful things. But it takes a lot of work, not just diligent thinking, conscious thinking. You go from an unconscious habitual form to conscious thinking of where you want to go. We're all creatures of habit. That's the friggin' problem. When you let go of that creature of habit to a creature of creation, those affirmations will indeed turn into ask-formations, guys. So happy Monday to you. I hope this helped. This is some powerful shit to go along with your oysters today if you're enjoying National Oyster Day. But if you really grasp hold of your desires with all your heart, all your might, and you start, because to believe in something not only takes homework, it's a repetitious thought process. You're actually rewiring, you're creating new neural pathways of thinking. And if you keep doing this, you're naturally going to rewire the negativity into the positivity. So guys, happy Monday to you guys. I'll talk to you guys soon, man.